What is going on, fools of YouTube? You got AJayPay. I'm bringing you OUH with the sand team. I swear to God, this is the last time you're going to see this sand team on my channel. I swear to God. I have another battle with it. However, it's against Corey, and I was also not playing. I was advertising a new playing the game, and I'm going to upload that sometimes later, after Pokemon X and Y. Like, way later is the point. But this is going to be the last time you're going to see this team on the channel, I swear to God. And also, if you're looking for a competitive battle, if you're looking for a close battle, something like that, something intense, you know, that gets your blood all boiled up and it's on fire and all that jazz, this is not the battle. Just click that X button now, or hit the back button, or just go somewhere else, whatever. Because I just kind of want you guys to guess how many Pokemon I am going to burn in this battle. Because I noticed on his team that nothing on his team really likes my Heatran besides his Terrakion. Terrakion is the #1 threat to my Heatran, but other than that, everything else would not like Heatran. Heatran kind of doesn't like Earthstring though, because it might have Quick Feet and then could take me out with close combat. And then Ambipom could potentially have a fighting move, would not like that at all. And if Scizor or Scarf has superpower, it would not like that at all whatsoever. But I'm thinking he's probably going to lead off with Ambipom anyways, so I lead off with the Heatran. So we're just going to go ahead and begin the battle, as you know, I kind of said what the leads already are. As he sends out two tails, not 2 chains. I hate 2 chains. That's all he says. He's like 2 chains, like in that episode Wild Out. All he did that was funny was saying 2 chains, and he did nothing else. And he's supposed to be the leader of the team. Yeah, right. He goes for a U-turn. It doesn't do a lot. I expected him to go for a fake out, because a fake out would have been a better play, because you'd see what kind of set I am. But anyways, I go for a sub, thinking either Xatu would come in or something. I just kind of went for the safe play. But now I'm going to go for the experiment, go for the Willow. See, the Magic Bounce gives me the Flash Fire ability behind his sub, which it does. So, you know, hey, my fire attacks are boosted up as he goes for the Light Screen, which I don't really see as a problem. But since he did see that I am kind of setting up with his Magic Bounce to my Flash Fire, I'm thinking he's probably going to go to Earth Screen, get his whatever Guts boost or Quick Feet boost or whatever he has, his status of boosting ability up. I'm going to go for a Fire Blast, predicting Earth Screen to come in, and a +1 Fire Blast under a Light Screen. Earthstring actually does survive, but as you can tell, he has a Toxic Orb, so I'm thinking, alright, he probably might have Quick Feet, not sure. I might as well go for the sub just in case. He turns out he outspeeds, so I'm assuming he has Quick Feet. I'm not entirely too sure if that thing naturally outspeeds me too. But either way, I did not think a Hidden Power Ice would take it out from that range, because it's not stab and he's right behind a Light Screen and stuff. So I kind of just want to test the water out. But now that his special defense is down, and he took his first turn of toxic damage, I can go for the Hidden Power Ice this turn and knock him out, basically. I kind of do want to keep my Heatran at a good amount of health, just in case if Scizor for some reason is Scarf and has superpower or some fighting move, I could potentially live a hit from that thing as well, as I kind of got ahead of the narration. But now I just kind of knock out the Berlin Wall, or whatever this thing is supposed to be. But then again, my nickname doesn't make sense. It's a pile of poop of a nickname. Get it? Well, I nicknamed that because, you know, Heatran's body is kind of shaped like a turd of sorts. I don't know. I'm going to go to Unamused. He's Unamused of this Terrakion's. Always Unamused of Terrakion's, as he takes this close combat very, very well. Because I'm physically defensive, and I'm going to probably check later if this thing, I missapped it, because I might have, because it took a return from the Stoutland in the sand a bit too well. So I'll check later, but I don't think it honestly matters too much is the point. He's going to go to Xatu. I predicted him to go to Xatu because usually, you know, you want to go for your Spore or your Stun Spore. So I switch out to my Rotom Wash, my Choice Scarf Rotom Wash, predicting Xatu to come in, and I go for the Volt Switch. I know this Volt Switch won't kill this Xatu. I was just kind of hoping he's fearing that it would, and he switched out, but unfortunately he does not. So I'm like, not entirely too sure what he's going to go for. I might as well go to Heatran because it seems like he did not have Nightshade to hit me earlier that turn. Otherwise he would have when I was behind the sub. But he goes for a T-Wave. It's kind of a problem because I think Scizor can outspeed me now as a thing. So, yeah, that's kind of a problem. As you're going to see later, it kind of proves to be a bit of an annoyance that actually slows down the game a lot. As he's going to go for a Light Screen here, I actually went for the Will-O-Wisp this turn, but I got Parahax though, so that's kind of a bit annoying. So that's how it kind of comes into play, because I kind of want to set up in his face. But this actually somewhat works out in my favor, because he doesn't know what I went for. So he's probably thinking at this point that he can get a free switch into Scizor, because he's thinking I'm going to go for a Fire Blast and he's safe because he's behind the Light Screen. But the thing is, I went for Willow again, not really caring. I kind of want to burn things. And I burned the Scizor, so, you know, technically That's my first burn, but technically I could have burned Ursaring if I really wanted to, so I'm going to consider 2 Pokemon that I've already burned. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, and he has Brick Fate for some reason, as he has Life Orb too, and I just straight up knock him out with the Fire Blast. So we're going to kind of keep count here. Technically, I have 1 burn Pokemon, but potentially I could have burned 2 if I really wanted to, because honestly, I couldn't really want to burn Ursaring because I knew it was coming in was the point. Tracken's going to come in. People like him who are getting predicted at this point will make a prediction this turn, so I'm thinking he's probably not going to go with close combat. He's going to predict me to go to Mungus, which he does. He goes for X-Scissor, and I burned his Tracheon, so hey, you know, now that I burned his Tracheon, my Heatran is basically free to just, you know, destroy his team, besides the Scissor at this point. Well, actually, no, I destroyed the Scissor, so hey, basically Heatran's basically ready to destroy his team. So I'm thinking, he's locked into X-Scissor, there's no possible way he's going to be staying in, so I'm going to burn something else. I burned the Ambipom. That's basically, I believe, 4 Pokemon that I basically technically burned with the Scissor, with the Ursaring, the Scissor, the Tracheon, now the Ambipom. But technically, I burned 3. But like I said, point is 4. It turns out he does have Brick Break on this thing. He could have went for it earlier, but it wouldn't have killed me. It does jack crap. It does nothing. I just go for the Fire Blast just mainly and just take it out. Not really over predicting at this point, as I believe I knock out 2 Tails or 2 Chains. Sucks. He sucks. He absolutely sucks. I hate this narration. I'm gonna hate editing this. I'm gonna hate uploading this. He's gonna go to the Weezing now as he T-bolts me. He can't really do much, but I get Parahacks because I know Fire Blast can take him out from this range. But at this point, I'm having fun. I want to burn him. I want to burn as many Pokemon as I possibly can. I get Parahacks again. I'm just like, god damn it. As he goes for a T-bolt, as this time I finally hit my Will-O-Wisp. I'm just like, yes. Technically, I burnt 5 of his Pokemon. I burnt the Ursaring. I burnt the Scizor. I burnt the Terrakion. I burnt the Ambipom. I burnt the Weezing. Technically only 4 though, really, but I want to say 5 because I don't want to repeat myself. That's the point. At this point, I'm going for the 6-0 because I know I can get it easily. So I go to my Mungus predicting him to go fighting me, which he does. Turns out he's a Secret Sword. I did that way too well. I'm realizing I take that way too well. I have had missabbed this goddamn thing for some reason. But like I said, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. I'm going to switch out now. Going to go on the road. I'm actually predicting him to go to Xatu. But either way, I know I could somewhat take a Secret Sword. I know it's going to be like a 3 KO because Secret Sword isn't that powerful. It's mainly there if someone's going for a stat boost. He used to be the 2nd Secret Sword, so he proved that he's Scarfed. I honestly thought he was. And at this point, I know that Rotom can kind of just clean up with Hydro Pump, so that's what I'm mainly just going to go for as I knock out the Tracheon. And at this point, he has 1 point, like, which is a Xatu, which I unfortunately cannot burn because I don't have Scald. Fire Blast could have, but it didn't. I didn't even hit a Fire Blast on this thing. I didn't even go for a Fire Blast on this thing. But the point is, it's going to be a 6-0 victory on my part, as we're just going to go to the key play of the battle. And the key play was just burning Tracheon, because once I got rid of Tracheon, Heatran could basically just easily destroy his team. Regardless, that was still a good game. He wasn't a bad player. It's just he was making he made sense of his plays. It's just I predicted them, and then he made a prediction which I predicted, and from there he probably got frustrated and just didn't really care what he's going for. But that about does it for me, guys. I have scheduled uploading now, so you're always going to see uploads at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If it's not up 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, then I'm not uploading anything for the day, unless if I do a surprise upload. But yeah, that about does it for me. So like if you like, comment if you like, and subscribe if you like. And I'm sorry this wasn't a good battle, and I'll see you fools later.